to make our paper lantern, you'll need some kind of structure. For mine, I used popsicle sticks. You can see inside, I use popsicle sticks, but you can use a number of materials that you have around the house if you don't have popsicle sticks. You could use some plastic spoons, straws. If you have disposable straws, these are a great use to maybe get a one-time use straw into a second use. Maybe you guys like takeout and you have some of these guys laying around. Or even maybe you like to barbecue and you have these nice dowel rods. So you do need a structure. It doesn't have to be a cube. It could be another shape. So what would this look like if it was a sphere? What material would you use for that? But mine is a cube, and I used adhesives to make sure that it would stick together. So here in front of us, I have fun tack that you might use to put things on your wall instead of drilling holes. I've got a couple different types of tape. I've got some masking tape, and I've got some Scotch tape, and I've got some hot glue. And parents, I would encourage you to talk about how to use hot glue safely, what parts of the hot glue gun are actually hot and which ones aren't, and then just practicing holding that trigger down because it can be difficult for little hands. So I used a number of these different materials to adhere mine together. I did use the fun tack. I used some hot glue on my popsicle sticks, and then on the outside edge, I did use tape. You don't just have to use one material. In fact, I used quite a few of the ones that I have here. You need a material for the outside edge that's going to let light through. So this could be a fun experiment around your house. What materials do you have that let light through? You could use a tea light like I had in the lantern. You could use a flashlight. Most phones have a flashlight that's built in. You turn on your flashlight. You can look at different materials. I've got some packing material here. A milk carton. It's kind of beautiful. A plastic cup. Maybe you want it to be colored. Got some tissue paper here. So definitely go around your house, turn off the lights, get a light out, figure out what lets in the light that you want. What do you want the ambiance of your space to be? Mine is a soft glow, and that's why I chose this white paper. And it's really simple. There's not a perfect way to make it. And it just adds the perfect tone if you want to maybe calm down, read a book, draw something. It adds a really nice touch to your room. I hope you enjoyed this. I can't wait to see what you guys end up creating. I know it's going to be way different and super cool. Put comments in the posts below. That would be great. Or also journal entries. Think again about what surprised you? What was weird? What was harder than you thought it would be? Were there materials that didn't stick together right? Those are great questions as you continue to become a great maker. So thanks for joining us. Bye.